Electronic Arts has banned a vocal Dragon Age the Veilguard Critic from their EA Play subscription service over allegedly criticizing EA's partners outside of the EA Play service. Roll this up over at phantompulse.com. You can find the link in the description below. I encourage you to head on over there, become a paid subscriber so you can help support us in fighting back against this evil, sick, woke agenda that has taken over so many of our beloved video games and the companies that make them. So this comes to us from Nuri over here. She claims that she was banned from EA Play. She shared the screenshots, so she was indeed banned. But she says she was banned because she was criticizing a number of EA partners, specifically Uni Fadewalker and an individual named Kala Elizabeth. So if you're unfamiliar with Nure, she is indeed a very vocal critic of Dragon Age the Veilguard. If you recall, she was the one who had the playtester call in to her show and basically confirm how absolutely terrible and woke the game was going to be. And she has been lampooning Veilguard ever since. And she wrote this over on X. I was just banned for 7 days from EA Play because of harassment of EA partners. So Kala Elizabeth or Uni Fadewalker, probably both, literally got me banned from a subscription service that I pay for. Not that I care because I don't use it. And after this, I sure as hell am not. And then obviously she shared that screenshot. It literally says banned for inappropriate conduct regarding EA staff, partners, and sponsors. And it is a 7-day ban from, I guess, November 21st to November 28th. So you can see that right there. In a subsequent post, Nuri speculated that the alleged harassment that EA is accusing her of was due to her criticism of EA partners Kala Elizabeth and transgender activist Uni Fadewalker. Nuri wrote this. This is so funny because my criticism of Kala Eddie was that they had personal ties and the privilege of knowing and interacting with EA staff, and you guys just effing proved it. She then wrote this in another post and shared some more details. She says, which one is it, EA? It says that you get suspensions because of activity that goes against TOS while using an EA account, but the activity is harassment against EA affiliated people that I criticized on YouTube and Twitch, so something ain't adding up. If we hop on over here and look at her post on X, we can see here that we get a little bit more of why she was banned. It says, this is behavior with the intent to harass, abuse, or insult EA, our employees, or others who work with us. This includes hounding, personal attacks, offensive language, and statements that go beyond constructive criticism. If you have feedback on your experience, we want to hear it, and you can give it at, then there's answers.ea.com. You cannot act inappropriately to us. So just kind of a bizarre reasoning right there. Doesn't provide any examples. They never actually do provide any examples. And the reason they do that is because they probably could get sued if they actually provided specific reasoning. So they always leave it vague. That's what all these companies do. It is completely and 100% dishonest. And I think it's something that needs to be changed. I think if you're going to be banning people, you need to specifically explain to them why they are being banned and what they are being banned for. And I think a lot of people would be getting banned. They would have to actually tell you why they're getting banned, and it would open them up to a lot of discrimination lawsuits. And obviously, we've got this one here where it says she's suspended. It says we'll temporarily remove your access to a game, part of a game, or your EA account when we notice activity on your EA account that goes against our terms of service or rules of conduct. So she's rightfully pointing out the little bit of a contradiction there, where it looks like they're banning her for off-site activity, but then says they can only really suspend her for on-site activity. So unclear what exactly she's actually getting banned for, because they don't tell you. But she does speculate why she was getting banned. She shared this in a live stream kind of covering her ban. And she says she believes it has nothing to do with EA, has everything to do with this upcoming game from Archetype Entertainment called Exodus, which is being made by a former BioWare developer and an unofficial Discord server associated with the game. And Nuri said this is because there's this Exodus Discord server. And one of you told me that Spell and Shield, another content creator, got preemptively banned from the Exodus Discord server because Kala Elizabeth told the mods that he was a grifter and he was a hater. So she got him banned using her privilege and her numbers to get him banned from the Exodus Discord server. And I have been bringing awareness to that fact. I've been talking about Kala and people like Eddie, Uni Fadewalker, having connections to EA and staff at EA, and having a direct line of contact with EA. And now I get banned from EA Play for 7 days for harassment of EA partners and sponsors and whatever. So back on November 18, she did share to X that Kala Elizabeth was, quote, apparently policing Exodus Discord server to keep it grift-free. Archetype Entertainment, why can she dictate who and who doesn't get access to your server? People are hopeful about Exodus, although very skeptical. Endorsing this behavior doesn't help your case. She then shared screenshots of Spell and Shield accusing Kala Elizabeth of getting him preemptively banned from the Exodus server without me ever having broken any rules because I'm toxic. We can look at that right here. So I think it's this one. Nope, it's the next one. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, she was the one who got me preemptively banned from the Exodus server without me ever having broken any rules because I am toxic. She was on the council for Dragon Age, the Veilguard, and we all know how that turned out. And you should see her Twitter feed. She's an activist who is constantly tone policing. So some big accusations there, and we do have some evidence of that. You can scroll down here. We'll get to that, I guess. So let's get to this here first. So, and she followed that up in another post on November 19th saying about the whole Kala Elizabeth thing, even if it is not an official server, I do stand by what I said. Archetype Entertainment should shut down any type of unofficial attempt at policing their fandom. It's not Kala's place to decide who gets to talk about Exodus and who doesn't. Kala might not advertise herself as an activist, but she is one. From using her platform to ask her audience to mass report accounts to just overall being a disingenuous individual, I wouldn't put it past her to think she's some sort of voice of reason for Exodus. She isn't. And then here we go. Here are some of those posts. Let's look at this right here that Nuri shared from Kala Elizabeth. You can see right here in this one. I want to say so many things because I'm upset, but if you are consuming content made by bigots who target others for being trans, black, or other marginalized identities, and you're okay with that because they have valid criticism, then you're a effing bigot too. This happened in a Discord, and I let a mod know, so I'm not going to bring more attention to the loser who defended bigotry. But how you can be highlighted or how you can be bigoted and be a Dragon Age fan is beyond me pathetic. So, and there's some other stuff here. It's awesome to see CD Projekt Red push back against lying grifters because the only way to make these losers shut up is to prove they're liars and frauds. I wish more devs would publicly denounce the anti-woke grifter BS, but I unfortunately understand it makes them a target too. Obviously, back in October, I think that was when the CD Projekt Red CEO was like going after Endymion, and he basically exposed himself as a complete and utter liar. But yeah, so you can see kind of who we're dealing with here. Nuri kind of adding this, and then Kala Elizabeth, as was it Spell and Shield noted, it was a member of BioWare's Community Council for Dragon Age Veilguard, claims she was not involved in getting Nuri banned. She wrote this over on Blue Sky. I'm not an EA employee or partner. I have no control over what EA does, and I am just one person from a council of over 10 who had very different opinions that offered feedback on a game that has been finished for a while. Leave me alone. I'll probably deactivate for a bit, and she did that. She did deactivate on Blue Sky, but as we know, she like literally was messaging people in Discord to try to get them banned previously. So while she says that or implies that she was not involved, it's unclear if she actually contacted EA to try and get her banned or not. And then Uni Fadewalker, she claimed, I think it's a woman pretending to be a dude. She claims that she was not involved in getting Nuri banned, but also implies she knows what Nuri did to get banned. So if she knows what she did to get banned, one would think that she was involved in getting her banned, right? So it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But this is what she wrote. Someone's mad they got their wrist slapped with a ban. Why aren't you telling people what you did to get your ban, Nuri? Why are you leaving that out? Do you need me to tell everyone what you did to get banned? Because I have no problem telling everyone. And then this other post, she says this, lol, it wasn't me, bestie. It was you. I didn't have to do anything. But sit back and let you dig your own hole and fall into it. You still haven't told everyone what you did to get banned, though. What are you hiding? Tell the world what you did, or I will. So she's just playing games like this here, and it's clearly like not saying what she did either. And it's been going on in a couple of posts like this. But it looks like, according to Nuri, these people did indeed try and contact EA to get her banned, and it seems to be over this Discord for Exodus. It has nothing to do with EA whatsoever. Obviously, I think we're still missing a lot of information regarding what it is. But again, these companies never give you the information on why you're banned. So half the time you don't even know why you're banned. You can only speculate why you're banned. We've seen this with Melanie Mack, where she's obviously like reading the Bible on Twitch, and they're suspending her for 7 days or whatever because she's speaking the truth about sex. And that men are men and women are women, and you cannot change from man to woman or woman to man. And they ban you for that. But they don't tell you that's why you're getting banned, because that would be discrimination based on her religion. So they just ban you for some innocuous thing, right? And hope that you get in your mind like, what is it? What was it? I need to get back on or whatever. But no, we're not doing that anymore. We speak the truth, and we're going to stay speaking the truth. And so it clearly looks like you have a bunch of woke activists going after Nuri here and trying to get her banned from her EA Play account. I'm sure EA probably didn't have to think too hard about it either, given the fact that she is one of the more vocal critics of Dragon Age, the Veilguard. But those are just kind of some of my thoughts on this. Let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always speak the truth.